Hello, no formal introduction. Super long day today. Yes, got the white chef coat on. For some reason, the last 2 nights I've worn a white chef coat instead of my normal black chef coat or my normal button down and sports coat. Figured I'd pull out the white ones. Got a lot of white ones around. They're all embroidered. So, Valentine's Day. Man, oh man, long day today. Crazy. You know, anything can happen in the restaurant industry. Anything. So today, tried to get almost got robbed of $6,000, $6,000 almost got robbed. You know, it's just like, it's like anything can happen at any given moment in especially the restaurant industry. You're dealing with so many components: coolers, ovens, logistics, people making reservations, internet not working, just the reliance on technology. Like when the internet's gone in the restaurant here, it's like we just sit here and we're like, what are we gonna do now? Like, what work do we get done without the internet? So today we get a phone call. My wife gets a phone call early, not early, but yeah, about noonish or so. And there's a lady from a bank calling her and asking, does this person work for you? And she repeats the person's name. And she's like, this is not an employee of ours. I'm like, uh-oh, what's going on? As I'm sitting over from my desk, which is here, and my wife's right there. I'm listening, trying to listen. She's like, no, the so-and-so, that's not an employee of ours. And then she asked me, did you write this person a check? And I said, I didn't write that person a check. So it turns out that the teller caught this. The teller was like, here's a person who has three payroll checks, all dated the same date and in sequential order. And she was like, this is odd for like an employee to get 3 separate paychecks in the same pay period. So she was like, let me call this business and see if this person works there. And my wife and I were like, no, this person doesn't. She's like, we need to put a stop on these payments. You should put a stop on this check. She goes, we took it as a deposit on this guy's account here. I'm sure they'll catch the guy, right? We had to go to the police, state police, and they'll put a BCI investigator on it. And, you know, it's a pretty serious offense. $6,000 this person. 3 checks today of $3,000 each, and they actually got 3 checks through yesterday at $1,000 each, almost. So that's $6,000. And so the teller yesterday at this bank did not catch it. She no, they just thought it was normal and they did it. But today, the person was like putting 2 and 2 together. I'm like, this isn't normal. You don't get 3 paychecks. So my wife and I spent the whole afternoon, and of course I've already handed out paychecks to my employees. And here's the crazy thing, right? They forged the checks, so they made them look like exactly like our payroll checks, identical. And the check numbers matched check numbers that I gave out yesterday in payroll. So somebody had to have known what kind of check numbers were on, right? There's sequence of check numbers. So it just happened to be the exact same, like 3 of the same ones, or six of the same ones, 6 of the same numbers. So I give payday out yesterday at 5 o'clock, and in that batch of 15 checks, 6 of those check numbers are duplicate checks. So now we're canceling checks today, trying to figure out, we'll cancel all the checks that we can. One of my employees is like at the bank, right? At this specific moment, I'm calling him like, don't cash that check. Don't deposit that check from me. And he's like, I already did. I'm like, shoot. So I'm trying to get all my employees that got their checks already, that have these numbers, like, I got to issue you a check. So I took him back to his bank and I said, listen, here's what happened. And the bank was like, yeah, no problem. There's a credit union. And they were like, yeah, no problem. Just write us another check and we'll cancel this check that he deposited and just swap it out. I'm like, yeah, please, thank you. They're like, no problem. So police, bank visit today, police visit, me doing that. It's just on Valentine's Day to be inundated with that for 2 to 3 hours, just like I said, in the restaurant industry, anything can happen at any given moment. We were super busy tonight. Down an employee in the kitchen, down 1 full employee. I worked the kitchen tonight, but we had it in insanely in sync. Everything was so in sync that it just flew right out of the kitchen. There were tickets coming in and getting fired. The board was packed, and within like 7 minutes, the food was in the window and out into the dining room. So really a good night overall in general at the restaurant. Thought I would share with you some of the crazy stuff that happens here in the restaurant industry. Really crazy stuff. So yeah, hopefully they'll get this guy. They'll catch this guy. And you know, these are serious charges that he's facing. Really serious charges. So hopefully, I don't see how they can't catch him. If he walked into a bank to try to cash these, and the surveillance system's there, and if he has a bank account somewhere, I don't see how they can't catch the guy. But you never know. That's it. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. I'm out. I got to go home. It's a long day. Tomorrow I got a lot of appointments here. And then Friday, I'll be filming with Gerald Celente up in Kingston, New York. Trends Journal, Trends in the News. I'm doing a cooking segment on Gerald Celente's YouTube show, and doing a food politic thing, and maybe a cocktail recipe. So we'll do a couple different segments on Friday. So I got a jam-packed week. The following week I leave for Vegas. I'm going to the Grant Cardone 10X Growth Summit. That's the cat running around the office here. He just came inside and is like going crazy right now, he chases computer cords and camera cords. I have this camera here with some cords sitting off, and he'll just start batting at the camera cords. I'm like, no, stop. So yeah, Vegas next week, 10X Growth Summit. I'm hoping to do a lot of videos from there, some live videos from there. And then for the following week, I'm in Vegas again. I'm there for a full week. The next half of my week is at my mastermind meeting. My mastermind's in Vegas this time. So I'm pretty excited to be in Vegas for a full week. My daughter's coming with me to 10X. My daughter's 18 years old. She's living near Nashville right now. So she is flying out. She's taking online courses this semester in school. So she has the flexibility to do things. And she's coming with me to Grant Cardone's 10X. Super excited about that. Spending 3-4 days with my daughter, just me and her. Awesome. I'm really excited about that. Super excited. And she was excited to go, so don't think I'm dragging her to some business conference to listen to Damon John and Ty Lopez and 25 other different speakers about business. My daughter's really in tune and has a very good business mind. So she was like, yeah, I'd love to go to that, Dad. Perfect. Let's rock it out. And she'll probably stay a day for my mastermind meeting too, so she'll hopefully come to my mastermind a day, which she's been to that last year and a half ago. She came to that meeting for a day or so. So she'll be able to network with some of those restaurateurs as well. That's it. I'm out of here. Got to get going. Jamie's home waiting for me. Talk to everybody later. Stay tuned for more videos.